All right, hello everybody. This is teacher Salahuddin. I'm part of AL-WATIN International Group, and this is English Diploma Writing Lecture. In this lecture, we're going to talk about some tools that will help us improve our writing and write accurately. يعني نكتب بشكل دقيق أكثر. I have some advices I'm going to give you. Please write them down. So some advices and some tools, okay? And some tools. So a set of tools, you write them down, then you remember them, okay? You practice them, of course. First of all, you practice them. You try to make sentences of them, and then you remember them. Then you're ready to use them in your paragraph, in your article, okay? So, Ms. Zahra, when it comes to writing, my best advice to you is to keep it simple, okay? Don't complicate the information, because if you complicated the information, it's hard to express, since English is not our mother language. It's not our first language, okay? So keep it simple. What I mean is writing simple words, okay? Simple words and simple information accurately, and correct spelling is better than writing big fancy words in missing the spelling, and writing them down wrong. Okay, so remember, keep it simple. Simple accurate is better than complicated wrong. Okay, so this is my first advice to you. And now let's open the whiteboard and give you some tools to help you improving your writing. Now, the tools I'm going to give you are called linking words. From link, what's link? To link something. Do you know what's link? Linking words.
No.
link يربط.
Okay.
يربط إشي بإشي.
Link, yes.
حتى بنشوفها كثير على أجهزة الراوتر والأجهزة
Yes.
linking words مش linking park, the singer. Linking words are connecting words, okay, or connecting phrases. So they are basically words that connect sentences together. And we know, Ms. Zahra, usually in English, you know how to write one sentence correctly and in a perfect way. But if the sentence is long, you'll find it hard to connect the parts or how to start. If writing was just mentioning sentences, it will be easy. You will say one, One, Iraq is big. Two, Iraq has two rivers, has two of the longest rivers in the world. Three, Well, that's easy, but this is not the case, unfortunately. You have to make it as a paragraph, okay? So you have to link them. You have to give an introduction before saying your sentence or your information. And these linking words will help you do that. كلمات الربط هاي راح تساعدك على ربط الجمل. وأنا زي ما نصحتك، هاي الأدوات اللي بعطيك إياها تتدربي عليها، تحفظيها حفظ، أوكي، وتخليها بالمخزون. لما تيجي تكتبي طبيعي إحنا مش هاي تستخدميها. أوكي. مثلا أنا قاعد بدي أعطي إكزامبل. شو التيتشر أعطاني أدوات؟ لا، أعطاني الإكزامبل. أوكي، أعطاني الإكزامبل مثلا for instance معناها for an example، بس كلمة أحسن. Okay? So linking words, Ms. Zahra, we're gonna start by linking words or key phrases. Linking words or key phrases. Let me open the whiteboard. Let's see how we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna write them down in the whiteboard, okay? Can you see the whiteboard, Ms. Zahra?
Yes, teacher.
All right, great. Let's add a text over here. Okay, this is our text. Okay, miss. So first I'm going to mention the job of the linking words. I'm going to give you all of the linking keys or linking phrases. I'm going to say the job, what it does, okay? What it does. If you say it, what it does, okay? So now I'm going to mention the job, then mention the phrases that you need for this job, okay?
Yes.
And let them, do you understand?
Yes, teacher.
All right, great. So let's start. The first very important tool or
Yes.
job or you need to do is to compare. Compare.
Yes.
Okay, compare. If you want to compare two things.
Yes. Comparing.
Okay. All right. So compare. If you want to compare two things, okay. Usually you say on the other hand. Do you know this word? Okay. So you say your first point and then you say on the other hand. That's like comparing. On the other hand, okay. On, this is the first tool. Let's mention them like this. On the other hand, it's very hard to live in Istanbul. Okay. Number two, for comparing. At the same time, so you say Istanbul is a very big city. At the same time, it's easy to go around because of the well organized transportation system. Okay.
Yes.
Istanbul is a very big city. At the same time, it's very easy to go around. All right. At the same time. So number three, in comparing, in the same way, in the same way. Okay, miss?
Yes.
These three tools are for comparing two things. All right. Now, your homework is to try to write a paragraph using them. Well, first of all, I want you to adjust on your paragraph using them. We'll talk about this at the end. Once we finish from the tools and you have them all, you understand their meaning, how to use them, then I will give you your homework. Okay. Contrast. What's contrast, Ms. Zahra?
Teacher.
Contrast.
Contrast.
Yes, contrast.
I don't know. Contrast.
Contrast. Do you remember contrast?
Yes.
Contrast, yes. What's
Okay.
contrast? Contrast.
I
تعارض.
think التباين
أو التعارض، التباين، الاختلاف.
اختلاف.
Good job.
Yes.
All right.
When I use compare, I was يعني once the word on the other hand or at the same time يعني where
Yes.
when عندنا compare بالباراجراف نستخدم
Yes.
هذه الكلمات. Okay.
بالضبط. لما بدي أعمل compare بين إشيين بذكر الإشي الأول بعدين بحكي on the other hand والإشي
On the
الثاني.
other hand. Okay.
الوجه الثاني.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
At the same time, وقلت لك Istanbul is a very big city. At the same time, it's very
Yes.
easy to go around.
Yes.
Thanks to the well-organized system or due to the nice transportation system or owing to. هاي برضو tool راح أعطيك إياها اللي هي بتعبر عن السبب. Okay.
Yes.
Show cause, a why. All right. So contrast is on the contrary. On the contra. Oh, sorry. This is all big. All right. On the contrary. All right. On the contrary. بالعكس. Okay. So إذا بدنا نعبر عن اختلاف أو يعني زي ما حكينا تعارض، بحكي they thought I wasn't happy about the service. On the contrary, I was having a blast. Okay. هاي للتعارض. Number 2. However is also إذا بدي أعمل تعارض مع الإشي. يعني بحكي I'm not a big fan of football. However, I will go if my friends went. Okay? I'm not a big fan of football, but I will. Sorry. See, I used but. برضو but للتعارض. لكن الأحسن منها إيش؟ However, I'm not a big fan of football. However, I will go if my friends offered or if I have a date or something. Okay. 3. All right. Probably I'll just give you two on each. Okay, Ms. Zahra? And Ms. Zahra, please, if you have any problem with any of the tools, how to use them, or you didn't understand it real well, just ask me, okay? Because of course you're gonna do better when you do sentences on them and use them for real. But for now, I need to give you a head start. I need to put you in the beginning of the road. Okay, number 3. Number 3, give example. What are good tools to give example in a paragraph? Right? Sometimes we need to give examples. We can't keep saying for an example. No, there are more what do you call it? More luxurious way to give example. Sorry, where is the E? Give an example. All right. Give an example. For instance. For instance. For.
Yes.
For instance. For instance, going to the beach. For example, for a paragraph. I have so many hobbies. For instance, I like riding horses. For instance, for an example, I like night activities a lot. For instance, going to the bar or going to whatever, going to Midan. Okay. So for instance, or to give an example, it's very nice word. It's easy. It shows your beautiful English. Okay. It shows your beautiful English. I recommend using these words. All right. Another tool is to illustrate. To illustrate. Okay.
Yes.
So same thing. You mention your subject. So you're talking about hobbies or movies. Okay. So you're talking about movies, for an example. I'm a big fan of horror movies. To illustrate. So is my favorite movie. To illustrate. Okay. These words used to give you an example. I need to put a space to make it look better. Do you agree?
Yes.
Are you writing down, Ms. Zahra, or no?
Okay.
No, I just want to say you don't have to. Since I'm writing it down, I can just send it to you, okay?
Okay.
So if you don't want to do that, it's totally fine. I'm gonna just send it to you. يعني إن شاء الله إني أعرف أبعثها. إذا ما بعثتها مش من حل الموضوع. Okay. Anyways, so now we know how to give an example in a more advanced way, right? For instance, to illustrate. All right. Now, to give an opinion. you want to give your opinion about something, especially in the conclusion. We said we give our opinion about something, right?
Yes.
All right. How we can do that? Give an opinion. صح, opinion? Yes. Okay, perfect. Give an opinion. All right. To give an opinion, we say, I think you know what, one point of view or something. We used it. From my point of view, okay, يعني من وجهة نظري, from اوكي من زهراء.
Okay, teacher.
مثلا بلش الفقرة بتحكي عن مثلا شغل المرأة بالمجتمع ومثلا غيابها عن المنزل. بحكي أنا from my point of view, it's very important for nowadays. In my point of view, it's very important for the women to go to work and find her goals in life and pursue them. Okay, from my point of view. Another type is from my perspective. Or perspective? Perspective. From my perspective. Okay, نفس الشيء. From my perspective, I see they didn't do anything wrong. من وجهة نظري مش شايفهم عملوا شيء غلط. From my perspective, women should work. From my perspective, women should stay at home. For an example, okay? This to give my opinion, not an example, nothing. Just your opinion. And you're entitled to your opinion. You can say your opinion no matter what was it. Okay, miss? All right, number 5, generalize. 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 If we want to say something in general, إذا بدنا نعمم، إذا بدنا نحكي شيء يعني عن الموضوع كله، اوكي؟ بدنا نعمم على الموضوع، شو بنحكي؟ Overall, or all things considered. Okay, miss?
Okay, teacher.
So بنكون احنا قاعدين عدينا نقاط بالمشكلة، نحكي overall. هسه بدنا نحكي بشكل عام. Overall, this is not the right way to deal with it. يعني الملخص مش هيك الطريقة الصح للتعامل مع المشكلة. أو all things considered, I don't believe we should borrow more money to build our roads. Okay, all things considered. يعني واحد كنا نكتب فقرة احنا عن الشوارع كيف مكسرة ببلادنا وما يكفي هوا. بعد ما ذكرنا الظروف السيئة بشوارعنا نحكي all things considered, I don't think we should borrow money to fix our streets. Okay, all things considered, I don't think we should borrow money to fix our streets. يعني مع الاعتبار لكل شيء انحكى generalize. ما بعتقد انه احنا لازم نتداين حتى نصلح شوارعنا، لا، نصبر عليها تنصلحها من جيبتنا. Okay?
Okay.
That's generalize. Now, to express certainty. What certainty means? To be certain.
Certain.
Certain. لما اجي احكي لك are you sure? Are you certain? نفس الشيء.
أنا متأكد أو
To express إن شاء الله أكتبها صح. Certainty. كيفش أيهم. Certainty. Certain. لعند الأن certain. Are you certain? هل أنت متأكد؟ Certainty. التأكيد. أوكي. إذا حبيت تبين التأكيد على الموقف أو الرأي إيش بنستخدم؟ شو بتعرفي كلمة للتأكيد؟ لا
مم.
بالتركي بيحكوا طبيكي واحنا بنحكي
طبعا.
طبعا.
مم.
في
يعني
وجود
sure أو هيك شيء.
sure او of course،
Of
يعني فيها
course,
of
yes.
course الكل. Of course I live there but I'm not planning to stay there. Okay. Of course. في طريقة برضه on doubt. Oh my god هاي أنا متأكد إنها on doubt. شو يعني doubt؟
Doubt. I don't know. I don't know, teacher.
اوكي. وش الله لانه بيعمل correct. اوكي بتأكد من املائها هاي مش مشكلة. undoubtedly doubt شك undoubtedly بشكل غير مشكوك فيه يعني بشكل اكيد. اوكي. doubt اللي هو الشك undoubtedly بشكل غير مشكوك فيه. طبعا الثانية اللي كنا بنعرفها of course. of course حتى نعبر عن تأكيد. 7 to express partial agreement. شو يعني partial agreement؟
Partial agreement.
اها شو agreement شو يعني؟ لما اقول I agree.
يعني موافق أو يعني
اوكي. partial agreement.
partial agreement.
partial من partial
أوكي. part يعني إذا part هو جزء
جزء.
أو زين.
يعني هذا اتفاق
موافقة
جزئي. اذا
جزئي.
انت
أوكي.
بدك تعبر انك انت متفق مع الفكرة او مع الكاتب بس اتفاق جزئي مش معه 100%. اوكي.
أوكي.
نستخدم المفرد هذا اللي هو in a way you are talking sense but or however أو يعني هاي للتعارض however I don't agree on كذا كذا كذا. okay. in a way or to some extent to some extent to some extent إلى حد ما تحكي صح. okay. to some extent. 8 to show cause or reason. شو اللي سبب الاشي هذا شو اللي عمله. اوكي. ما بدنا نضل نحكي because of. اوكي. because of بتزهق وضعيفة وهشة وما عليها علامات. تمام. نحكي owing to أو due to. okay. due to a rising of sea level some cities are starting to vanish. okay. بسبب ارتفاع معدل منسوب مياه البحر بعض المدن بلشت تختفي. okay. A lot of animals are being extinct owing to negative human practice. okay. owing to because of فهي كلمة أقوى من because of. 9 to show cause or using owing to due to. Now to show effect. To show effect يعني something that happened شو نتج عنه شو أثر. to show effect. اوكي هاي كمان بتأكد منها. consequently شو يعني consequences؟ consequences.
Consequence.
Yes. You will face the consequences of your actions. راح تواجه عواقب أفعالك. Okay. Consequences. Consequently يعني من الآثار للموضوع. هلا بحكي عنها كمان. Or for this reason. For this reason this happened. alright مزراء هذول الجمل بدي تكوني حافظيتهم. اوكي
Okay.
يعني حفظ فعليا. هون بتيجي علامات الكتابة. alright to mark time. mark time. if you want to mark time Miss زهراء. اوكي قلنا إذا بدنا نبلش إحنا ما بنحط رقم 1 و2.
First
شو
or
بنحكي؟ in the beginning.
in the beginning or the firstly or
firstly. nice.
أو
أو
intimately.
حلو. أو to begin with. to begin with. Iraq is quite big. okay to begin with. اوكي هلا إذا بدي أحكي إشي مش بالبداية later on بالنص شو بستعمل؟
إذا
خلصنا من موضوع عراق بيج سيتي بدي أكمل على الموضوع. إيش بحكي؟ following this. follow نصل following this. okay والله هاي أحلى النقطة. وين راحت؟ كيف نعملها؟ الله الله. all right so to mark time في عنا to begin with أو following this. to mark time. تمام الزهراء؟
yes.
all right now if you want to add information. if you want to add information not using and or an addition. okay we say to add information. to add information we use moreover. more over or we use furthermore. furthermore. okay furthermore حسب شو بتعد انت قاعد بحيوانات. furthermore elephants have very big ears. furthermore lions have soft paws. كفوف ناعمة. okay furthermore. that's number 11. let's do number 12. what's number 12? express condition. express condition شرط. إذا بدي أحط شرط to express condition. express condition is unless you will fail unless you study. okay the society will break down unless we do something about it. condition. or provided that. provided that same thing. to express condition اوكي مس زهراء؟
Okay, teacher.
عندك سؤال على اي شيء فيهم؟
No, thanks.
alright خليني بس اتاكد من السبيلينج تاعيت. ايش حكينا ما نتاكد منها؟ consequently و doubtly مش هيك؟
Yes.
consequently. As a result, consequently, when okay to show effect. مثال عليها من الزهراء. okay I studied hard, consequently I gained high grades. okay وهاي عشان نفهمها النقطة خلينا نحط الافكت. اول واحدة فيهن ايش نحط؟ as a result. كلنا بنعرف as a result صح؟
Yes.
تعرفيها as a result.
Yes, yes.
okay so I studied hard, as a result I gained high grades. Oh, I studied so hard, consequently I gained high grades. شوفي consequently بجوز أول مرة بتمر عليكي.
Yes.
بس يعني بقدروها بتصليح الايلتس خاصة. وين هذا؟ اوكي undoubtedly او ماي جاد طلعت كثير تختلف عن هاي. اوكي او يو دون الايه اي دي ال واي undoubtedly. undoubtedly شو يعني undoubtedly؟ بشكل مؤكد.
That's good.
اوكي certain sure doubt. اوكي control A click. ليش فيش كوبي هنا؟ مشكلة. نجرب نعمل هيك كوبي. اها في كوبي. اوكي perfect.
هاي الكلمات هم يستخدموها أكثر شيء يعني بالريدنج. بالأسئلة مرات مثلا يعني كلمة for example أو example make it تكون example. مثلا هو يريد بالفراغ يكون مثلا كلمة مثال.
اي بالضبط.
فيجيبون
اللي هي
المرادف
بيحكوا لها
مالته.
اليوز لانجوج.
Yes.
والله بعرف امتحاناتهم زنخة هو. بس صدقيني اذا هاي التولز تحفظيها تستخدميها بالكتابة شو ما كانت مع المعلومات بسيطة بتاخذي علامات كثير عالية
Yes.
بالشيء هذا. اوكي
Okay.
اوكي مس زهراء
Okay, teacher.
let's take 10 minutes break.
Okay.
اوكي
Yes.
بعديها بدي اعطي شوية writing tips نصائح بالكتابة. بعديها احكي لك شو الهوم وورك لانه بتعرفي
Okay.
الرايتنج انا بقدر اعطيكي تولز بقدر اساعدك بس الباقي عليكي you need to practice, you need to read more. حتى لو ترجعي
Yes.
تقرأي من قصص البريتش كونسل اللي بلشنا فيهن and to
Okay.
write more. Okay but
Okay.
first of all let me finish the tips and give you the homework. See you after the break. Thank you Ms. Zahra for your time.
Thank you.
Bye bye. All right, so after I told you about the linking words that you should use to have a more solid writing material. I want to give you a couple of advices, really simple. Stick to them and you will have full mark on your writing material or your writing homework. Anyways, so first advice is, let me write it down in case you need to take it later on, is one, don't use contractions. Do you know contractions? Do not وظبطش احط don't وانا بحكي don't use contractions واكتب do not use contractions. All right, do not use contractions. بنعرف الكونتراكشنز صحيحة ما عندها مشكلة، لكن بالacademic writing they are less credible، أقل تصديقا وأقل professional، مش formal. أوكي، أمثلة، مثال I apostrophe am أو he's أو don't أو إيش في كمان مثال على contractions؟ can و cannot. Okay, don't use these, Ms. Zahra. In academic writing, in IELTS exam especially, do not use these contractions. Okay, do not use them.
Yes.
أو مثلا it's تحطي it is. Okay, do not use them. Always use normal words. It is, I am, he is, do not, can not. Okay?
Yeah.
In academic writing, this is much better. Okay. Advice number 2 for you, Ms. Zahra, is replace the dead words like avoid. What's the meaning of avoid?
I don't know.
Avoid. تجنب.
Okay.
Dead words. For example, يعني مثال على dead words: very, so, a lot, really. Okay, do not use them. Instead، شو يعني instead؟ وين ال N؟ instead شو يعني instead؟ instead بدلا من. instead يعني احنا شو بنحكي مثلا؟ really scared. I was really scared. we say بدل really scared we say afraid. Okay.
teacher بس عفوا وين تكتبها؟
على البيج 2
وين ليش؟
على الوايت بورد فتحت بيج ثانية اكبسي عليها بس.
اوكي
شفتيها؟
اوكي يس.
Okay. Instead, do not use them. Instead, بدل ما نحكي really scared, we say afraid. بدل really scared, okay. بدل really scared نحكي afraid. بدل very big, شو بنحكي؟ We say شو في شيء بعبر عن very big؟
very big.
عشان نستغني عن very. ايش في شيء very big؟ Huge.
Huge.
Or enormous. 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 O-U-S. Enormous. Okay.
Okay.
بدل ما نحكي so بدل ما نحكي so funny شو we say؟ خصوصا اذا بدنا نحكي بامور ادبيه، يعني نحكي انه مضحك كيف المجتمع بيتعامل مع الاشي. نحكيش it's so funny how society deal with it. We say it's hilarious. Yes. Hilarious. Hilarious, okay?
Okay.
So we don't use very or so or a lot or really. نستغني عنهم بالإشي اللي بيعبروا عنه. So بدل very big we say huge. بدل so funny we say hilarious. بدل really scared we say afraid. Okay? هاي بالacademic writing is very important, Ms. Zahra.
Yes.
All right. Number three. هلا number three it depends. هسا usually مثلا انا شخصيا بعاني مشكله بالكتابه انه بكون الموضوع بحكي لي استخدم 50 كلمه
Yes.
وانا كتبت 50 كلمه وبعدني بالمقدمه مثلا. اوكي، فبالحاله هاي بحاول use less indicators. زي there is أو there are أو this أو this is. Okay. Okay. Instead okay مثلا بنقول there. هاي take this sentence for example. There are many issues that we may encounter. Okay. شو معناها هاي الجملة مس؟
هناك الكثير من المشاكل.
أها. encounter. ايش يعني encounter؟
counter. هناك الكثير من المشكلات التي تصادفك أو
ايوه تواجهك او تصادفك.
تواجه.
encounter. to face or encounter. encounter مواجهة.
Yes,
Okay.
مواجهة.
I
Okay.
had a strange encounter today at the market. Okay.
Yes.
I had a strange encounter today in the metro. A girl smiled at me. That's not very strange. But anyways, all right. So instead of saying there are many issues that we may encounter, we use less indicators. So if I want to get rid of there are, what can I say? We can say we may encounter many issues. Okay. شوفي كيف أقل الكلمات. اوكي
Yes.
بدل 3 4 5 6 7 8 بدل 8 5. اوكي.
Yes.
هاي إذا كانت مشكلتك عدد الكلمات تقدر تستخدميها بتقلل من this is وال there are وال وين السايز font size كله 24. اوكي. All right, miss. Of course, number 4. Number 4. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. اوكي مس زهراء.
Yes, teacher.
هاي باختصار القواعد اذا بتمشي عليها وباستخدام اللينك ووردز. كمان شغله ننساش نكتبها. اوكي 5. read دائما اقرا read the right material. material مش material. read the right material. اوكي. اذا مطلوب مني اكتب articles بقرا articles. اذا مطلوب ما اكتب مني essay بقرا essay كثير. اوكي.
Okay.
بشوف شو السامبلز بالامتحان طلب مني شو طلب مني اكتب بقرا مثلها كثير. all right.
Okay.
6. check your writing. check your writing. بعد ما تكتب الفقرة راجع أخطائك. أوكي. شوف وين خطأت لأنه the right way to learn from your mistake is to check them. إحنا مرات when we leave the exam we say hey I don't want to think about it. Just leave me alone. I don't want to think about it. I did what I could. I'm done. I'm not going to look at my paper. This way you will never learn from your mistakes. Always check your writing. Or if you have a teacher, that's great. Or have someone check it for you. Okay? Okay, Ms. Zahra,
Yes, teacher.
These six recommendations, please stick to them. Please stick to them, and you will be really good at. اوكي هسه حفظتهم انا كلهم بملف اليك ببعثه على الجروب مس زهراء. تمام.
اوكي.
اللينكينج ووردز بالاضافه ل الادفايسز اللي بدك تمشي عليها. اللي بدي اياه منك مس زهراء اول اشي تحاولي تكتبي لي جمل على اللينكينج ووردز اللي اخذناهم قبل شوي.
اوكي.
تكتبي جمل عليهم. طبعا ما راح تيجي جمله واحده هي عبارة عن فقرات.
فقرات أو يعني فد موضوع أو بيكون قصير.
أنا الأفضل موضوع، إذا عندِك
إمم.
وقت، أنا لأنه حكيتِ لي بتروحي على الجامعة وهيك، إذا في وقت يا ريت تعملي paragraph جديد تستخدمي فيه كل الlinking words كل حالاتهن.
بيكون
لمّا
أفضل.
بدِك تعطي example
إمم.
تعطيني الlinking words تاعون الexample، واحدة منهم،
أوكي.
يعني واحدة أو ثنتين بس، يعني ما بدي أنتِ بس يصير الهدف استخدامهم، لكن بدي تتدرّبي عليهم، أوكي؟ فالمطلوب
أوكي.
منِّك paragraph using all linking words. بتحبي
أوكي.
أحدد لِك الموضوع والّا أنتِ بتحبي تختاري؟
أنا أختار.
أوكي، اختاري الموضوع اللي بيناسبِك، تمام.
Yes.
حاولي اقرأي عنه فقرة قبل، بدِك تكتبي article مقالة، بدِك تكتبي كتاب، بدِك تكتبي قصة، اقرأي عنها قبل، اقرأي يعني نسخة عن مش نفس الموضوع لكن
نعم. إيه.
فهمتِ علي؟
أوكي.
وامشي على النصائح هاي وإن شاء الله أمورنا تمام، عشان أصلح لِك إياها
أوكي.
ونمشي على أخطائِك، وبعديها إن شاء الله بنسكر موضوع الwriting. باعطيكِ أنا recommendation أخير كيف تدرسي على الwriting، مش كيف تدرسي على الwriting، كيف ما تنقطعي عن الwriting، أوكي؟
أوكي.
وبنسكر موضوع الwriting إن شاء الله، أوكي؟
إن شاء الله.
نلتقي غدًا إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله.
آآ محاضرات الwriting أنا ما باحب أطوّلها كونه فيها معلومات وبدها وقت تشتغلي عليها، أوكي؟
أوكي teacher.
So, yes, please do your homework. Thank you so much for your
أوكي.
time, Ms. Zahra. See you
Thank
tomorrow.
you teacher. Thank you. See you
Absolutely.
too.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Thank you teacher.
Uh, wait.